We're going to do a demonstration on whipped potatoes. To this point, we have cut potatoes into large dices. First, they have been peeled. The potato variety is Idaho. We then cooked in slightly salted water until they were fork tender. After that, we strained them and we allowed them to sit in our mixing bowl for a few minutes to allow some of the steam to come off. Allowing some of the steam to come off will help the potatoes be light and fluffy and not soupy. We also want to keep this in mind when we're adding butter and heavy cream. Adding too much of these ingredients will result in soupy potatoes. So first we want to break up the potato chunks and make them a little smaller before we add our heavy cream. We're using a whisk attachment so that we may break up the potatoes a little easier than using a whip or a paddle attachment. If you'd like to use a paddle attachment, you may do that as well. Store on low speed because we don't want the potatoes to come out of the container. We can always increase the speed gradually as we see fit. Now we just want to break up the potatoes. We don't want to over mix them because the potatoes can become sticky or gluey. At this point, we want to scrape the sides. We always want to scrape the sides so that we don't have ingredients that are not incorporated. At this point, we can add our heavy cream. We may also add salt, pepper. And we'll be adding granulated garlic today. We want to set our speed back to low. And we're just mixing until everything is incorporated. Again, we always want to be mindful of the sides. Stopping, scraping the sides down, and then mixing again. We want our potatoes to be nice and incorporated even with the flavor. Again, mindful not to overmix. At this point, we can add our butter. Adding the butter too soon can make it soupy. We can always add more butter. Scrape. Add some more butter and salt. Then we'll mix again on low to incorporate. Nice and fluffy, not soupy, classic whipped potatoes.